And the reason why I'm talking so quiet is I got up early to make breakfast for my family, so I can't really talk too loud, but hopefully you can hear what I'm saying. Okay, so today I'm going to be making my delicious strawberry banana crepes served with yogurt. You're going to love it. It's absolutely healthy and delicious. See here, I have a 1/4 cup of milk, a 1/2 cup of oats, 1½ cups of strawberries, 2 bananas sliced, a little bit of sea salt. We have a cup of yogurt, and you can use coconut yogurt or Greek yogurt. It's up to you, depending on if you want to do vegan style or vegetarian. We have coconut oil, a little pinch of cinnamon, juice from 1/2 of a lemon, and we have 1 teaspoon of brown sugar, 1 whole egg, and then 1½ teaspoons of baking powder. Now if you really want to bring out the flavor a little bit more of that lemon, you can add some zest to that. Alright, so to make my crepes, I'm going to use my Blendtec blender. Again, you can go to our website. I'm sure there's a link there where you can get more information about the Blendtec. It's absolutely the best blender in my opinion. Alright, we're going to turn this on, get her ready. And we're going to make our batter mixture first. The thing about crepes is that you have to allow the batter to breathe and to settle so the crepes come out nice and thin. You don't want them to be too pancakey. So to speed up the process, we're going to make these and then throw them in the fridge. So let's add our oats. Next, we're going to take our brown sugar. Now this is organic brown sugar. You can find this at Trader Joe's or Whole Foods. I'm going to throw in a pinch of sea salt. I love sea salt because it has way better flavor than the table salt that you're used to at like restaurants and stuff like that. We have a cage-free egg. What's the difference between a cage-free egg and a regular egg? Well, the chickens are cage-free and they're vegetarian fed, so you know you're getting a better quality of egg here. I have a 1/4 cup of milk. Now you don't have to use cow's milk in this. If you want to go vegetarian or vegan, you can use rice milk, which is what I'm using today. Coconut milk, almond milk, there's all kinds. If you like soy, use soy milk. There's all different kinds of ways to get your milk and your calcium without actually having to have cow's milk. Okay, so 1 teaspoon of the organic virgin coconut oil. Coconut oil is good for so many things, especially for your skin, but it's actually good for your heart too. And now for our baking powder. If you want an alternative to baking powder, if you don't want to use it because it might have corn in it, you can always use the equivalent to arrowroot and salt. It gives you the same thing, the same effect as the baking powder, so that's a little tip. Alright, so we're just going to mix this into a nice smooth batter. So we're just going to take our crepe mixture now and we're going to pour it into a bowl so that we can let it rest inside of the that looks good. Inside of the fridge. Alright, so the batter's in the refrigerator getting nice and settled down. We have our pan over on the stove and that's getting heated, preheated on medium-high heat. Now let's go ahead and make our yogurt mixture and get that ready. So we have here 1 cup of yogurt. Again, you can use coconut yogurt or soy yogurt if you wish, or Greek yogurt. Next up, we have our lemon juice. Now, I know what you're probably thinking, isn't that going to make it a little bit tart? Well, yes and no. It's going to give it kind of like a cream cheesy flavor. Just a tip, if you don't want the actual cream cheese, because it might be full of fat, or you just don't want to have dairy, you can always take your coconut yogurt, add a little bit of lemon, and it'll give it that cheesecake flavor. Next up, my favorite, agave nectar. Okay, so this stuff is super sweet, so a little goes a long way. You always hear me say that. So we're just going to use a tablespoon, and I eyeball it a little bit, so just, that's about a tablespoon. You know, when I'm doing these cooking videos, I forget some stuff, so just add this into the recipe that you've written down. A little dash of vanilla extract. I can't make anything sweet without it, so I'm surprised I forgot it. But you guys will forgive me, right? So you just want it to get nice and smooth. Nothing's worse than like a chalky crepe, like with a chalky filling. You want to get it nice and smooth. You want people to remember your food, not to wish they could forget it, right? hand mixer, you can use that as well in a deeper bowl. I don't know, I hate those things. They make my arm like shake like crazy, and I think I might lose circulation when I use that thing. Almost done. Alright, that's nice and smooth, just how I like it. And finally, we're going to top this all off with a delicious strawberry glaze. Now, you might have seen the strawberry glaze in a previous episode where I used it with my coconut cream pie. So it's the same recipe for this. We have 1.5 cups of sliced strawberries. You can see how pretty those are. Alright, so we're just going to pulse this now with the agave syrup and the strawberries. And I like to leave a little bit of strawberry bits in there because that way you know it's homemade and it's nice and juicy when you bite into it. Let's check one and see if it's good. Perfect. Okay, so we're just going to drop this into a bowl. Ooh, you can hear the strawberries buzzing from that agave syrup hitting it. It's cool. All the enzymes, you can hear them buzzing. Alright, I just got my crepe mixture out of the fridge. Everything's all prepared and set, ready to make these crepes delicious. Now let's go ahead and make the crepe. Alright, so while I'm cooking the crepe, I'm just looking for the edges of it to get nice and bubbly, and then I'm going to go ahead and flip it over. And always remember, a crepe is not as thick as a pancake, so it doesn't take quite as long to prepare. Alright, my crepe is all done. I'm ready to fill it. So what we're going to do is, boom, we're going to take a little bit of our yogurt mixture, and I added just a little dash of cinnamon to bring out that sweetness. And when you fill this crepe, you don't want to go all the way to the edge because you don't want it to ooze too much. Okay, so we put that there. I'm going to take a few of those bananas, and top the yogurt with the banana. That looks so good. And we're going to take our strawberry mixture and just place that right on top. Oh my gosh, this looks so pretty. Alright, you just take that top and just fold it over like 3/4 of the way so people can see exactly what they're getting on their plate. I love that. So you can see here that the crepe is nice and golden. You have the strawberry topping coming out, the bananas, and also that delicious cream sauce that we created with the yogurt. Let's see how it tastes. It smells so good. You guys are going to love this recipe, I promise. The sweetness from the bananas and the strawberry mixture, and then the crepe is just perfectly done. It's so delicious. Alright, from my kitchen to yours, I hope you enjoy this recipe. Leave a comment below and tell me how you like it, okay? I'll talk to you next time. Bye.